welcome to 3 Rails Steve, and today we will be finishing off this piece of track. So the first job to do is to fit some screws to actually solder this rail, or pieces of this rail to. So we'll just get on to that. So like I said before, it's best to put the wires through the holes first, so all this cork lines up with the holes and the track lines up with the holes, etc, etc. And then once you put a couple of screws in, then you can take the wires out. So that's what we'll do first. I'm just going to pop some screws in. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, so what we need to do is screw these screws in. I'll just show you one. I've done the rest of them actually. So let's pop this one in here. Now the important thing is to check the height for a number of reasons. Well, first reason being you don't want it too high, otherwise you're forcing the locomotive off of its wheels. But you want it high enough around points for it to lift this shoe above these wing rails. The other thing problem you might have, because we've used brass rail and all these are connected up, we don't really want this third rail touching the brass rail. So it has to be slightly higher so it's not actually physically touching it. We're not getting a short circuit in this area either. So yeah, so that's all kind of crucial. So as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, is that tall enough? Is that high enough above the standard rails, this bit of end gauge? And what I'm looking for is the top flange. So you've got a thick flange at the bottom which connects it to the sleeper, and you've got a thinner flange at the top. I really want that thinner flange to be slightly proud of the outer rails. So that's when I'm lining it up, that's what I'm kind of looking for. So I line it up, stick on top of the screw and see where it is, and it is slightly above, so that's kind of where I want it to be. Okay, so I've pre-warmed my soldering line up. I need some of this, so let's just chop our first section. So I'm thinking we probably need it to get to about there. So let's chop a piece off here. Yeah, just do the other one as well. Over there out the way. Just strip these sleepers off. Just don't need them. Keep them for another project. You never know what you might need them for in the future. So right, so we'll do it a little bit longer than you think you're going to need. So that's roughly where the first one's going to go. So we'll get on and tin these things up. Glasses. I've got a bit of solder left here, we'll use that first. So here we go. Okay, so I've soldered all the, I tinned up all the screws, put some solder on them anyway, it's ready to accept the new rails. But before I put the new rails on, I'm just going to put a little bit of an angle on it, so when the locomotive travels along, it doesn't hit a sudden, doesn't catch like that. I just want it to be a little bit of a curve on it so that it engages with it nice and smoothly. So we'll just do that now. So if you can see that. So yeah, if you can see that, you probably can't, but yeah, so it doesn't, it's smooth on the end. So that's one. Just do the rest. So the first one going in is going to be this one. Just have a look, see where we're at with that. Doesn't harm to just stick some more flex back on them again. So it's probably going to be to that one there. You have to be a little bit careful here because this rail is going to be on the inside of a locomotive wheel and it cannot touch it. If it touches it, it's kind of game over. We're looking at a short circuit. So getting the position exactly right is quite crucial. It's going to be about there. Go bend the end over a little bit at the end. So I'll probably start this side. Oh no, maybe I'll start this side. Who knows? So there we go. Right, let's have a look. Let's just stick that through those. Okay, so soldering iron should be warmed up by now. Just start soldering these rails in. So what we're doing here. There might be okay. Get away with that. I just need to be a bit patient. I'm not brilliant at doing this, but it's persistent. Generally, end up with a result. That's quite hot. That's long enough. Looking okay. So just get this last one in. So that seems to be in. Just run a loop over the top of it to make sure it's functioning properly. And see also if it's actually keeping ski very far. Also, the other thing, going that way, is the wheel touching. And no, just misses it. Which is a good thing. That's just what you want. Good thing I would say. Let's get this other wheel in. So, we're just going to go to that there. So let's start this side. And again, we have to be aware that we need a gap, leave a gap for the wheel of the locomotive to pass through. That's quite crucial. So that's probably not big enough gap. So we'll just about get away with that. That's a bit close. Look on the end. Let's see how we do anyway. Let's make sure we get a short circuit here. Is it touching? It just misses. Just a bit close. Just going to try and try it again. That's not good. Hope the point is changed. Yeah, not looking too bad though. But another end. So it's a question of loose with this. So let's turn it around. It's easier to see it. So let's get that in as tight as I can get away with without it actually touching. So again. Let's get it on feet. And then so one more to do, and again we can go quite close. In fact, we need to go nice and close really on this. Right. So that's the last piece soldered in. I just want to check to see if the locomotive actually runs over it, which it seems to, which is good. And also, does it bridge the gap? Is there contact between the three rails? So obviously that is the gap that it needs to find. So it just picks up that one, and it's still just on the other one, so it should work. So I'll just clean up that soldering iron in a minute. Right, so the next thing to do is to wire all this up. Tin the ends up of this. Okay, so yeah, we need to tin these up, and also I need to run a connection from this one across, so we'll just strip this one up as well. And let's see if I can actually get, I doubt that will fit through there, so what I'll do, save drilling 2 holes, I will just split the wire underneath, so just pop it there, it's about there maybe. Just pop it, oops, usually works, yep, there we go. So we can just join that to there. Right, okay, let's look at the first one. Let's wait for my soldering iron to warm up. I'm guessing it's still a bit on the chill side. Find that, just have a little look, see where we're at with it. Nope. Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so just going to tin these ends up. So we need a bit of flux on the ends, twist them up a little bit as well. Lovely bit of flux, that one and that one. Soldering iron, bit of solder. Let's see if we can get some on here. Get that heated up a little bit first. Perfect. Do the same on that one. Just get it nice and hot. And I'll just get some solder on there. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Eyes down. Right, first one. So, yep, that's the first one in. So, like any kind of soldering really, the key to it is to get everything nice and hot. So the solder melts and sticks. And also to get it to flow, just a little bit of flux. I know some people don't like using flux, but it does make life quite a lot easier. And if you use good quality flux rather than the sort of stuff you buy from sort of mainstream places, sort of proper stuff that you buy from modelling shops online, like this stuff for example, you can see that, then it does make your life a whole heap easier, and things
solder. Just connect it. Try and just get that to heat. Keep that rolled up so it sticks. Give that a second. Not convinced that's but no, we're good. Right, so we've got test for continuity. So set to there on my multimeter. So let's see. There's not anywhere else. So just got to get this one connected up. So same thing. I'll just get some flux on here. Just again, just want to just make it nice and hot. And the solder will stick nicely to it. Like that. That's the plan. Right, so the first one through there. Yeah, that's it. All about getting see if that has taken. Thing is, it's going over a piece of, I don't know if you can see that, going over the top of a copper sleeper. So I've got to kind of test that that is not touching, because that would be a bit disastrous if it was. So I'm just going to just make sure no current coming through. It seems fine. No, I think we're alright. There, no, we're good. Right, so I've just got to connect onto this little bit here. Bit of solder. And I'm just going to basically just join that up. Okay, so onto that. That should be intact.
Plug it into the track. So that should all be live now, I hope. So give it some power. Slightly better. So it's working fine in there. Yeah, actually, that seems to be okay. Next job is to sort of glue it down a little bit and get some more sleepers in, because there are obviously gaps. Just want to drink some coffee, which is handy because I have a box full of unused sleepers. So what we're going to do, chop some up, just use them to fill in gaps. Sometimes you have to really slice them up. You can find some glue and start sticking them in place. Start with this one. Some glue here. Just stick some on the bottom and slide it in to position. This is roughly where you want it. We'll get more glue on here because there will be ballast in it, so that's a whole heap more glue, but just for now, bits that are moving, like that little fella, see on the bottom of it, some of these little valves have lifted a little bit, so we'll get some glue under there as well. It's not too bad that side, but this side is a bit not great. That side's alright actually, that side not so good. So we've got a nice clamp. I've just glued that bit down because it's sort of sticking up a little bit, so I clamp that down, that's all good. Everything in the middle looks okay. Probably do a couple of more bits there, maybe a couple of bits there as well, and then we're finished. Right, so there we have it. We'll leave that to dry. Okay, so just go through what we've done today. So we've attached this control arm which operates the points there. We've screwed in these screws through the cork underlay and through into the plywood that's underneath, so we've got all these here. We've soldered in the N gauge third rail, you see there. We've wired up these bits of rail, so we've actually connected them up, so that connects through to that and that connects to that. So all this is live basically. And the other thing of course we've done is we've added extra bits of sleeper just to make it look a bit nicer, and then in due course we'll fit some servo motors to actually operate the arms there, and we will paint the rails, paint the sleepers and add some ballast, and that is basically it. So this section is completed. I'll just flip the upside down so you can see the wiring underneath as well. And the next thing to do is to slot it back into the layout, and then we will be adding some more 3-rail to the layout on all the straight pieces, and connecting it all up. And over the next few videos I'll show you the sort of the progress that we hopefully will make. Yep, so there we go, all finished. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one. Bye.